Is Xander Zayas the next big thing out of Puerto Rico? Knuckleheads, it's a question we got to start asking ourselves because we just saw a fantastic fight on Saturday night in the same junior middleweight division with the interim WBC champ Vergil Ortiz stopping Erickson Lubin in just 2 rounds and then calling in the interim WBA champ in Jaron Boutsenis, where they had a very cringe but still very significant post-fight confrontation calling each other out. We're not sure if that fight's going to happen. It should happen. But what we are sure of is this junior middleweight division just got very hot, baby, right? Because you've got Boots, you've got Vergil Ortiz, you've got Sebastian Fundora, you've got Barao, the lesser known of all of them, and then you've got the WBO champ, the 23-year-old Puerto Rican, Xander Zayas, who is, interestingly enough, taking on a very big challenge, the biggest challenge of his career, if you ask me, on January 31st, 2026, in San Juan, Puerto Rico, where he's going to be trying to unify his WBO and Abbas Barao's WBA junior middleweight title. It's going to be very exciting, but it's going to be a lot of pressure on the young Puerto Rican. Now, I do think, and I'm not giving a specific prediction yet, but I do think he gets the job done against Barao. But what gives me pause as someone who's a former promoter is the fact that Barao is 31 years old. I mean, that's a fully developed man. He's going to be taking on a Xander Zayas who just turned 23, guys. I mean, so he's pretty much going to be, 23 and a third or 23 and a quarter by the time this fight comes around. That's a boy versus a man, basically. Hopefully, Xander Zayas is developed enough to be able to show us that he really is that guy in the division. And I do think he's going to win that fight, but it remains to be seen. The other thing that gives me pause, right, about this fight, and don't get me wrong, I think Zayas is the better fighter, but what gives me pause too is we saw what happened to Suriel Matias when Liam Paro came to Puerto Rico. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure to fight in front of your home crowd, in front of your people. And at just 23 years old, it's a big litmus test, unification fight in front of your home country. This division is super hot. If Xander Zayas gets through that unification fight and looks good, there are so many options for him, right, moving forward. The problem is he's still too young, in my opinion. He's so young to be taking on the likes of a Vergil Ortiz, a Jaron Boutsenis, who are 27 and 28 years old, respectively. And he's just going to have to mature very fast. The other reason I want to know what you guys think about Xander Zayas and if he's the next big thing is because recently I saw him in a video hugging, embracing his hero, Felix Tito Trinidad. We all know the impact he left on the boxing world. Crying, emotional. This kid obviously has the passion. This guy's obviously a hero of his. But you look at the history of Puerto Rico and the fantastic fighters that they've produced, and you know it's a big ask. Those are big shoes to fill. My question to you guys is, will Xander Zayas be able to do it? It's a question we got to ask ourselves, Knucklehead, and it's a fascinating question. If you haven't already, like, subscribe to this channel, and join Knucklehead Nation, the only channel where you get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God, from the mind of a promoter/attorney. After you subscribe, don't forget to leave your comment below, like the video, and share it with your friends, especially your Puerto Rican friends. I want to hear what they have to say about Xander Zayas. Is he going to be able to one day fill those big shoes of Tito Trinidad? I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about it.